is up, people? Welcome back to Curiosity 777. Once again, I'm talking low because people are asleep right now, but I just want to give a special shout out to my girl Janet, who gave me my first request for this video. Thank you, Janet. It means a whole hell of a lot to me. So tonight we're going to be talking about the infamous H.H. Holmes, also known as Herman Webster Mudgett. This dude killed anywhere from 20 to 200 victims. How the fuck? 20 to 200 victims. We're going to get into a little bit more how it was more possible for him, but 200, damn. Yeah, so Herman Webster Mudgett was born in Gilmanton, New Hampshire. I hope I said that right. He was born on May 16th, 1861. So just like all the other dudes that I have done so far, oh, that sounded terrible, that I have done a video on so far, he had a troubled childhood. He was born into a religious family, though, but the religion was forced on him. I don't know if you've seen people, this is actually common. I'm going to use an example. This person didn't kill anybody, not that I know of, but more up-to-date example is Marilyn Manson. He freaking was forced to be Catholic, and then what did he do when he grew up? He rebelled and made the music they were totally against. He started doing that when he was like 16 years old. But anyway, there's the rabbit again, always in my videos. She has to say hi. She says, hey y'all, her name's Hope. But anyway, shit. Oh, I was talking about Marilyn Manson, but no, I wasn't. I was trying to talk about H.H. Holmes. Jesus. Anyway, he was born into a religious family, and he started showing weird signs at a young age that he may have had serial killer temptations. As you know, we have the type of technology today that can give us the telltale signs that a child might grow up and have these issues. So y'all know what I'm about to do. I'm going to read this this bio about him to you guys, a short bio. Alright, let's start this. So I already got to the point when he was born, and he was born in New Hampshire. It says, H.H. Holmes was one of America's first serial murderers. Well, duh, it was in 1893. He took over a Chicago pharmacy and built it into an elaborate maze of death traps, to which he lured numerous victims during the 1893 Columbian Exposition. He was eventually captured and hanged in 1896. So, I'll explain a little more about what they're talking about whenever they said the death traps. Alright. Infamous con artist and serial killer H.H. Holmes was born in Herman Webster Mudgett on May 16, 1861 in New Hampshire, sometimes referred as the Beast of Chicago. So he had a few names. H.H. Holmes killed many of the city's inhabitants in his specially constructed home, which was later nicknamed the Murder Castle. He has also been linked to deaths in other parts of the United States and Canada. I mean, I'm not surprised in that, because 20 to 200, what the heck? Born to a affluent family, Holmes had a privileged childhood. It has been said that he appeared to be unusually intelligent at an early age. Still, there were haunting signs of what was to come. So actually, maybe they did know before. So maybe our technology isn't advanced as we think, so they might have knew. He expressed an interest in medicine, which reportedly led him to practice surgery on animals. Oh my gosh. I'm like a total animal lover. I couldn't handle that. Some accounts indicate that he may have been responsible for the death of a friend. Basically, he had no mercy. Holmes' life of crime began with various frauds and scams. Yes, I meant to point out that he was also a con artist as well. As a medical student at the University of Michigan, he stole corpses, which he used to make false insurance claims. Holmes may have used the bodies for experiments as well. Dang, y'all, I guess he was showing some early signs, because you stealing corpses and stuff. But this is what I'm talking about. What influences people to be like this? I don't think it's a genetic thing. Like, I don't think you just have a gene in you that's like, oh, this is your serial killer gene, you know, 1 in a million have them, so good luck. I don't think it is that. I really think that a lot of this has to do with paranormal and demonic possession. But, you know, a lot of people will stand there and beg to differ. They'll just be like, oh, well, you know, he just had problems, he had a rough childhood, blah, 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 blah. But you gotta think about, before we even knew anything about medicine, everything was spiritual. It was said that witches, serial killers, people that would act in strange ways, like schizophrenia and stuff like that, it was due to demonic possession or possession of a bad or angry spirit. And that was way before we even had medicine. They didn't put people on medications. They actually took them to the church or called the Vatican to their house. You really have to ask yourself, like, this child was born into a religious family. He was Methodist, I believe. And you have to ask yourself, do you really think these children grew up to be so angry because of their childhood? He, like John Wayne Gacy and the DeFeo father, all three of their fathers were alcoholics and gave them a rough time, beat them, and always put them down. I mean, H.H. Holmes, the only thing I can give him credit for is he was a genius. He built a freaking hotel and tortured and killed his victims there. I'm not saying it was genius for him to kill his victims. I'm saying it's genius the way he built the hotel. It's kind of freaky. Okay, maybe it wasn't genius, but it was. The guy had a brain. And you gotta wonder, how many other people do you know in your daily life that are so freaking smart that could possibly be killing people? Like, that would just freaking blow my mind. Like, if I found out somebody that I knew that was so freaking smart and then they were just up there like, yeah, well, I killed 82 people in 1 year. Be like, what the fuck? You know, it's just crazy. Because I bet his family and friends did not suspect anything like this. Now, he was another victim who was bullied. Do you think the bullying, like, I don't know, does it really alter the mind that bad? They say things like bullying, sexual molestation, stuff like that really can contribute to problems, but most of the time, the problems are depression, anxiety, and sadly, suicide. I'm not sure about serial killing. I feel like serial killing, as I said, is either paranormal or somebody who's so freaking angry. But where does this come from? What is inside the mind that made this man kill 200 people? Why? What was it? And it wasn't just men, it wasn't just women, it was men, women, and children. He didn't care. He really did not care. Okay, y'all, I have to wrap it up for tonight. Gotta catch some Z's. But don't get me wrong, we are not done with H.H. Holmes. Like, I want to know how the hell he went through 200 people. But then again, he did build a hotel called either the Maze, the Trap, or I forget the third name. There was a third name for it. But only he knew the hotel so well. His staff didn't. He could go anywhere in that building and kill, for crying out loud, without even getting caught. This is why he didn't get caught for so many years. It's just crazy. 20 to 200 people, y'all. Like, what the hell? People, I don't even know. I thought people were going crazy nowadays, but damn, Herman, you done had it bad. I'm just saying, like, I know you dead and all. Don't come back for me or nothing. I'm just saying, what the hell was going through your mind, man? Don't answer that. Don't answer me. I don't want to be visited by no spirits or nothing like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And there's a special link at the end I want everybody to see. I made a promise to my girl Janet that I would share this link. It's for you guys' safety. I appreciate it. If you would like, subscribe, comment. If you already haven't, please share the videos. If you already have, thank you. This is a good night from Curiosity777, and obviously my rabbit in the background again. Night, y'all. Be safe.